Now in part 2 of our DIO wiring, these here are different forms of strippers and clamps. This is a stripper right here, and it has different size holes for different gauge wires. Like I said, the thicker the wire, the lower the gauge, which would be 10 or 2.6. It's even got millimeters on it. It's great for America. Then what we have here is a cheap wire stripper plus a clamp. And as you can see in the colors for the clamp part, and I don't use this for anything but the clamp because the rest of it's worthless. As you can see, there's a yellow dot, a blue dot, and a red dot. Now, we have our yellow large electrical ends, our blue mediums, and our red small. So we have, you can see the crimps. And what they do is they crimp the wire without, they crimp the DIO, crimp, without destroying the end right here. So that's one way of doing it. Now on your bike, you can kind of dress the bike up. I use these wire or these plastic clamps because they hold the wires really tight. And this is for, you know, your small amount, and this one's for larger amount here. And then you can run the wires through. This is a wiring harness. You can use that if you really want to be Joe perfect. But I use the clamps, wire ties, say like here. And you can see I've run the wires from this one pump all the way down under here, because the seat area right there, that whole bottom part, right in here and in here and around to there, is going to go right in here all the way around. So I have to make sure that it's not going to hit any of the wiring. Besides, this motor puts out a lot of heat. Celsius, Fahrenheit, whatever your pleasure is. So I've started the ties over here. The nice thing about the ties is you can wrap them up, or you can cut them and wrap them up again if you want, or cut them again. So that's where I'm at right now. And after I get all my wiring in shape, I still have to run wires to this oil light, or I can use this other red light. That's a Rojo or Rouge, or I don't know what they say in Europe. Who knows? And this is where I ground everything right here. This is all grounded. That's a good part. You want to ground on the frame if you can. Somewhere on the, the frame. The motor is grounded to the frame right down through the bolt that goes through down here. And that's where all your ground is, right there. It's on the frame. So it's kind of cold in here, but the bike, it's coming together, and then I'll get my paint. I'm not sure if I'm going to go orange. I may go blue Repsol. I'm just not sure yet. I can't find the orange in the color I want, and so I may just go duplicolor blue, like that color blue. And when I go to paint right here, so it'll be that color blue or that color blue. I forget what it is in the, oh well, doesn't matter. Well, that's my take on DIO wiring.